Hello beautiful people of the world, welcome to my channel. My name is Shea, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you what's in my postpartum basket. If you are watching this, I'm going to be talking about postpartum care. So after you have your child, everything that goes on, the messy and everything. So if you do not want to hear about that, click out now. Let's continue. This is my third pregnancy, but second time going full term. So these are the items that I suggest you need. Definitely could have used this after my miscarriage as well. Let's start off with something I did not have last pregnancy, and that is these big Depends underwear, adult diapers, whatever you want to call them. Essentially, they're kind of like diapers, pretty much pads and underwear you wear and you're gonna throw out. So disposable underwear, if you want to call it that. The hospital does give you these mesh panties, and they're really big, and they have like this big kind of pad in them, and they're great, but they only give you a couple. So when you leave the hospital, you're kind of on your own. I think these adult kind of disposable underwear are great, and I'm definitely excited to try these out for the first few days for sure after birth, because there is a lot coming out of you for the first few days, and a small pad will not cut it. I might even double up on that and the pad over top. Next thing I have are some really heavy overnight pads. This one is humongous. And then I have another like heavy overnight pad, just a different brand, but this one is literally huge. And yeah, I just wanted to get a couple different types. This one is really thick, which is great, but the huge one is going to be great for nighttime. I also in here have some nursing pads for when you're leaking, when your milk comes in. I have a couple spare underwear because let me tell you, it's gonna get on your underwear and it's gonna make a mess. And just so you know what kind of underwear, if you're interested, these are brand new. I haven't worn them yet. They are just these big old granny panties, and I say big old, but I tried them on the other day and they're too small on me now because I'm so big in my pregnancy. But essentially you just want big granny panties, whatever they call them, big panties to wear to put the pad and whatever else in. So a couple things I'm also going to be doing, I'm not fully done showing you the basket, but with my really big underwear, I'm going to be doing this after the first few days of craziness, because the first few days it's really heavy, really bad, like nothing like a normal period. So these are some old, I say old like as in they're secondhand, but cloth diaper inserts. And I did not want to use these for my cloth diapers this time around, but I did want to use them as reusable pads, because that's literally what they're for. They're reusable cloth inserts. And then I'm not going to keep them afterwards. I'm just going to, like, once I'm done with my postpartum stuff, get rid of them because they've been through the ringer. They are brand new, but they went through the wash and they got some lint on them, so I'm gonna have to get the lint off there. But these are just reusable pads, and you snap them onto your underwear. Again, these I'm going to be using a few days after, so once the crazy heaviness wears down and it's more so just like a little bit of a heavier period, I'll be using these. And then eventually I do have other ones like these that are not as heavy duty, and then I'll switch to those. I got the charcoal ones because, you know, stains, but these are the other things that I wanted to show you that I will be adding that are reusable options if you're interested. You cannot use tampons after, if you have not had a baby yet. You cannot put anything up there. You can't use a menstrual cup, tampons. That is out the window. It's actually not safe to be doing that. And again, you can talk with your doctor about why, because I am not a medical professional, but it is not safe to be doing that after you have a baby. You need that stuff to get out of your body and not be staying in. So please make sure that you talk to your doctor, because you will not be able to use a tampon or a menstrual cup if you're wanting like a reusable option. And the next couple of things I have in here is a little Perry bottle. I did not have this last time around. The hospital also does offer you one if you need, but theirs is like a straight up one, kind of like a water bottle almost, whereas this one is a little bit curved, as you can see in the picture here. And I thought that would be a little bit better, so it's great if you tear and just kind of anything down there afterwards. I was afraid to even look down afterwards. I did not have any tears or anything, thank goodness. So I really think this would be great. You just fill it up with some warm water after you're done peeing, and then you can spray down there. I'm gonna say this wrong, but herbal perennial spray. I wanted to get this time around, so it's supposed to be like a soothing spray. This one is the Earth Mama brand, and I have not tried this yet, is a cooling mist, especially for prenatal and postpartum mamas. Spray as often as needed, especially after urination and bathing. So I think this is just something to help after birth, and it definitely is very sore after. I do know some people do get the Tux pads. Those are like for hemorrhoids, and they're cooling pads and things like that. I bought them last time around and I didn't use them. So this time around I'm not going to buy them, but if I do need them, I'll just get my partner to go to the shop and get them. Not a big deal. Also last pregnancy, instead of this, I bought something called Dermaplast, and it is like kind of like a medical spray disinfectant thing that you spray down there. I did not use it at all because I was too freaked out to use it. I don't know why, I just like didn't want to spray anything down there because it's literally like a kind of like Febreze situation. But I've seen people use that. I am personally not getting that this time around, but if something happens and I tear and the hospital decides they do want me to get something like that, my husband can really easily run to the shop because we live right beside the store, and he can easily grab that for me. So I'm not going to spend my money on that because I might not need it. These are like my necessity items. I do have 2 bathrooms, so I'm going to have the same thing downstairs as well, minus the sprays obviously, but everything else is going to be duplicated for downstairs. I didn't feel like showing you both because it's literally the exact same thing. And that is it for my postpartum kit. What are your postpartum must-haves? If you already had a baby, let us know in the comments down below. We can all help each other out. If this is your first baby, congratulations. Even if it's not, congratulations. When are you due? Do you know what you're having? Do you have any names picked out? What are you most excited about? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all quite soon. Bye.